just before the top, I started getting a bit lightheaded and feeling a bit dizzy. So I just had a bit of a pause, tried to catch my breath and was hoping it would pass.
So obviously training is going to be necessary for us to be able to do this expedition, especially for myself, and because I've had old injuries in the past from snowboarding and doing silly things. So I know that I'm going to need to be able to be in top physical shape to be able to, I guess, carry the packs and walk through the snow and be able to do those distances across those days and not fall behind. Look, here on the Sunshine Coast, we've got access to a heap of different mountains, from like Mount Cooroora up in Pomona at the north end of the sunny coast, all the way through down to the Glasshouse Mountains. All that access to this mountainous countries means that we can actually train on those mountains and try to prepare as much as we can before we get down to the Australian Alps.
I really think that these training sessions are going to help benefit me personally with my fitness goals as well. I've wanted to push myself harder and further this year, and this is the perfect way to do it. Out in nature, experiencing climates that we have here in Australia, and I'm just really excited for the challenge that this is going to be. With being on the roof, working in hot conditions, anything physical, any kind of activity that's outside nature is only going to help us in the long run. Last year I actually suffered a pretty bad TBI concussion, and it really kind of opened my eyes and made me want to experience more things like this and enjoy our climate more. Just live life to the fullest. So when I was chatting with Bo about this idea he had, and I was all in straight away, super keen.
Training session number 1, we're going to hike up Mount Cooroora.
I guess a 5:30 start's pretty rough, but
It's 10 to 6, yeah.
10 to 6, right? So, I mean, it's going to be lovely up there, but all right, here we go. Training session number 1.
Weather conditions were pretty misty when we got there, but also pretty thick, like very humid, very hot, even at 5:30 a.m, which is just crazy. But I mean, that summer here, like a thick, hot, humid summer in a subtropical climate is pretty standard. So to be able to get there nice and early to start before it got too hot was really, really crucial. It's only going to help our stamina and build resilience.
As we were walking up, we did see a couple of people there. It was pretty deserted most of the way, so it was nice just to feel like we were connecting to the natural environment and just hearing the sounds of the birds and the trees and the wind.
Two-thirds of the way up the mountain, it started to get pretty difficult. For those of you who have climbed Mount Cooroora before, the initial way up is not too bad. It's pretty gradual, but then it gets to the point where it starts to get pretty steep. I guess at that point there, when we get about 2/3 of the way up, is where it starts to get really burning, and yeah, loss of breath for sure.
At the start I was feeling great, felt like we've got this, we're gonna charge up here, no problem at all. And then about halfway, the legs start to burn. Starting to realise that, oh yeah, this is pretty steep. and it's definitely not as easy as I thought it would be.
We realised that there was, yeah, like a couple of older people that were actually on their second lap up. When you get halfway up the mountain, we were like, I don't even understand how they are doing a second lap. So I think it kind of put things into perspective a little bit and made us realise that, yeah, we really do need to improve our health around this.
On the last scramble, just before the top, I started getting a bit lightheaded and feeling a bit dizzy. So I just had a bit of a pause, tried to catch my breath and was hoping it would pass. And thankfully it did. We made it to the top, and just that feeling of reaching the top and then seeing the mist rise up the mountain, there's nothing better. You feel like you're king of the world.
We did it. Bit misty. So we made it to the top of the mountain. Oh my God. How the hell are we going to do the Australian Alps? Whew. Luckily we've got quite a few months to prepare our bodies for this. This would be classified as a small mountain. But yeah, we've got a lot of work to do.
Pretty humid conditions today, so it's definitely helping build our resilience. We're sweating like sinners in church. It's bloody hot today, but so it's definitely going to be different when we're down at Kosciuszko. A lot colder, but every little bit helps, eh, Bo?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'm pretty excited to explore these ideas and these concepts and being exposed to a different climate zone, mainly because I believe that by doing so, it's going to really open me up and the way I work with a lot of the clients that I work with, a better understanding of what it does mean to be climate resilient. I think we obviously do that with a lot of mining and manufacturing companies from a heat stress perspective, and what it means to build climate resilient teams that remain healthy, hydrated and thermally safe in extreme conditions. So this is, again, no different. It's going to be something that I will be able to take the experience from, take what we learn, and bring it back into what we do as a company around our heat stress management.
Oh, misty eye of the mountain below. Keep careful watch of my brother's soul.